Throughout history, the final resting places of some of the world's most influential figures have remained shrouded in mystery. These are not just graves, but the last chapters in the stories of titans, emperors, queens, conquerors, and visionaries. Their missing tombs have fueled centuries of legend, speculation, and relentless curiosity. Today, we embark on a journey across continents and through time, exploring the greatest unsolved burial mysteries in human history. The search continues, and the next great discovery could be just over the horizon. Our journey begins with Alexander the Great, one of history's most legendary figures, a man whose ambition and vision forever altered the course of civilization. Born in 356 BCE, Alexander rose to power as the King of Macedonia, and through a series of brilliant military campaigns, carved out one of the largest empires the world had ever seen. His empire stretched from the sunlit shores of Greece, across the vast deserts of Egypt, through the heart of Persia, and all the way to the distant frontiers of India. In just over a decade, Alexander united diverse cultures under his rule, spreading Greek language, art, and ideas across continents. But in 323 BCE, at the height of his power, Alexander died suddenly in the ancient city of Babylon. His untimely death sparked a fierce struggle for control over his legacy. His body, seen as a symbol of authority, became a political prize. Ptolemy, one of his trusted generals, seized the opportunity and diverted Alexander's remains to Egypt, seeking to legitimize his own rule. In the heart of Alexandria, the city Alexander himself had founded, his body was laid to rest in the magnificent Soma Mausoleum. For centuries, this tomb was a place of pilgrimage, drawing emperors, generals, and common people alike, all eager to pay homage to the legendary conqueror. Yet over the centuries, the tomb's location was lost to time. Earthquakes shattered the city, shifting coastlines swallowed ancient landmarks, and the rise of new religions changed the city's landscape. The once glorious mausoleum faded from memory, its secrets buried beneath layers of history. Today, theories abound about the tomb's true location. Some believe it lies hidden beneath the busy streets of modern Alexandria, while others suggest the remote Siwa oasis or even the distant city of Venice could hold the key to this ancient mystery. Over 100 archaeological expeditions have scoured the region searching for clues. Each dig uncovers tantalizing fragments, ancient coins, inscriptions, and relics. But the final resting place of Alexander remains elusive, just out of reach. Every new discovery rekindles hope that the lost tomb will one day be found. Yet, for now, Alexander's final resting place remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. A powerful reminder of how even the mightiest empires can vanish, leaving only questions behind. In the end, the world's greatest conqueror remains unconquered by time, his legend enduring, his tomb still waiting to be revealed to the world. From Egypt to Mongolia, we seek Genghis Khan, whose burial was shrouded in secrecy by design. Legend says his followers killed all witnesses, diverted rivers, and erased every trace of his grave. The Ikh Korig, or Great Taboo, was guarded for centuries, and even today, many Mongolians fear disturbing his rest. Modern technology is used cautiously, out of respect for tradition and fear of a curse. The secret of the Khan remains hidden beneath Mongolia's sacred earth. Next, we enter the shadow of Attila the Hun, the infamous Scourge of God. Feared across Europe and Asia, Attila's name alone was enough to send entire cities into panic. His armies thundered across the plains, leaving devastation in their wake, and his legend grew with every conquest. Even today, the stories of his ferocity and cunning echo through the centuries, painting him as both a ruthless conqueror and a mysterious figure shrouded in myth. After his sudden death in 453 AD, Attila's followers honored him with a burial as extraordinary as his life. According to legend, his body was placed in a series of nested coffins, one of gold, one of silver, and one of iron, each symbolizing his wealth, power, and unbreakable will. The funeral was conducted in utmost secrecy, with only his most trusted warriors in attendance, ensuring that no outsider would ever disturb their leader's eternal rest. To conceal his final resting place, Attila's men undertook a feat of engineering and devotion. They dammed a mighty river, most believe it was the Tisza, redirecting its waters to expose the riverbed. There in the exposed earth, they buried their king, sealing him away from the world. Once the burial was complete, the dam was broken, and the river's waters surged back, erasing all evidence of the tomb and washing away any trace of their work. To protect the secret, Every person involved in the burial, warriors, laborers, and witnesses, was executed. This brutal act ensured that no living soul could reveal the location of Attila's grave. The secret was sealed forever, lost to history, and the river became both guardian and gravekeeper. For over 1,500 years, the Tisa River has flowed quietly, its surface betraying nothing of the ancient secret it hides beneath. Generations have come and gone, the landscape has changed, but the river's silent vigil remains unbroken. Countless explorers, archaeologists, and treasure hunters have searched in vain, scouring the riverbanks and probing the depths. Yet Attila's tomb, along with its legendary treasures, remains lost beneath the ever-shifting currents and layers of silt, untouched by time and human hands. And so the legend of Attila endures, hidden by the very land he once terrorized. His story is woven into the fabric of the Hungarian plains, whispered by the winds and guarded by the river, a mystery that continues to captivate and haunt the imagination of all who seek the truth. In Egypt's Valley of the Kings, the mystery of Amenhotep I endures. We have his mummy, but not his original tomb. During a wave of tomb robbing, priests hid royal mummies in secret caches, one of which, DB 320, was discovered in 1881. Amenhotep's perfectly preserved mummy was found there, but the location of his original grand tomb remains unknown. Archaeologists still search the hills and valleys for clues. Somewhere beneath the Theban necropolis, his story waits to be uncovered. Alongside Amenhotep, the mummy of Thutmose II was found, but his tomb is also lost. Despite his royal status, no trace of his burial has been found in the Valley of the Kings. Was it destroyed, usurped, or simply hidden too well? Each new scan and excavation offers hope, but for now, Thutmose remains a king without a court. His palace of eternity is still a blank space on the map. Nefertiti, the Beautiful One, remains one of Egypt's greatest mysteries. Her final resting place is unknown. Her trail goes cold after the fall of Amarna. Some believe she lies in a hidden chamber behind Tutankhamun's tomb, a theory that sparked global excitement. Radar scans have been inconclusive, and the debate rages on. The possibility that her tomb is just inches from Tutankhamun's keeps the world guessing. Nefertiti's enigma endures, as captivating in death as in life. Cleopatra and Mark Antony's love story ended in tragedy and mystery. Ancient sources say they were buried together in a magnificent tomb in Alexandria. Earthquakes, rising seas, and centuries of rebuilding have erased its location. Recent searches focus on Taposiris Magna, a temple complex west of Alexandria, where coins and tombs from their era have been found. No definitive proof has emerged, but the clues are mounting. The search for their final embrace remains one of archaeology's most romantic quests. Their tomb, if found, would be a symbol of defiance and love. Leonardo da Vinci, the ultimate Renaissance man, died in France and was buried at the Château d'Amboise. The church housing his grave was destroyed during the French Revolution, scattering the remains. Decades later, bones believed to be his were reinterred in the chapel of Saint-Hubert. But without DNA confirmation, doubt lingers. Leonardo's final resting place is a puzzle of fragments and lost records. His genius endures, but his grave remains uncertain. Vlad the Impaler, Dracula, was killed in battle. But his burial is a mystery. Tradition says he was buried at Snagov Monastery, but excavations found only an empty grave. Other theories place him at Comana Monastery or even in Naples, Italy. The lack of a body fuels legends of the undead. For a man whose life blurred history and myth, an empty grave seems fitting. Vlad's final resting place remains a ghostly enigma. His legend lives on, untethered by a tomb. In Hawaii, King Kamehameha the Great's bones were hidden to protect his spiritual power, or mana. Only his closest companions knew the secret, and they took it to their graves. The location, perhaps a cave, a valley, or even beneath the sea, remains unknown. The tradition of secrecy is so strong that the search is more about respect than discovery. Kamehameha's tomb is not lost but purposefully hidden. His legacy is protected by culture, not by stone. Sir Francis Drake, England's legendary admiral, died off Panama and was buried at sea in a lead coffin. His crew scuttled ships nearby to hide the location from the Spanish. For over 4 centuries, the coffin's location has remained a mystery. Modern technology has found shipwrecks, but not Drake. Somewhere in the Caribbean, the dragon lies in his silent, watery tomb. His final resting place is one of the great unsolved maritime mysteries. Our final chapter brings us to the ancient and storied city of Jerusalem, a place where history, faith, and legend intertwine in every stone and street. Here, at the crossroads of civilizations, we find a mystery that has captivated the world for centuries. At the heart of this city lies the most debated tomb in all of human history, the tomb believed to be that of Jesus Christ. For believers and skeptics alike, it is a symbol of hope, controversy, and enduring fascination. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre, nestled within Jerusalem's Old City, is the traditional site. For nearly 2 millennia, it has been revered by millions of pilgrims who journey from every corner of the globe to stand in the place where, according to tradition, Jesus was crucified, buried, and rose again. In 2016, restoration work inside the church's ancient edicule revealed a limestone burial bed dating back to the 4th century. While this discovery confirmed the site's antiquity, it did little to settle the ongoing debate among historians, archaeologists, and theologians about its authenticity. Some propose alternative sites, such as the tranquil garden tomb, nestled in a peaceful garden just outside the city walls. Though it offers a serene setting and draws many visitors, most scholars agree that the evidence supporting it is limited and inconclusive. Over the years, fringe theories have emerged, suggesting that Jesus' final resting place could be as far away as southern France or even a remote village in Japan. These ideas, while intriguing, remain on the margins of historical scholarship. Yet, for the vast majority, the search for answers remains centered on Jerusalem, a city that continues to inspire awe, devotion, and curiosity. Its ancient walls echo with prayers, and its sacred sites draw millions seeking connection to the divine. The tomb of Jesus, whether shrouded in certainty or mystery, endures as a site of unparalleled significance. It stands not only as a testament to faith, but as a symbol of the enduring human quest for meaning, hope, and understanding. From Alexander to Drake, these lost tombs are the final mysteries of giants. They are not just searches for bones, but quests for connection with our past. Each new discovery brings hope, and the allure of the unknown keeps us searching. Which lost tomb fascinates you most? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more journeys into history's greatest enigmas. The search goes on, fueled by curiosity and wonder.